Kakadosh Boker Or Bekiim Bahalacha. This is going to be the third day. Remember, we are doing this. How do you call this? We're doing the extras, right? Until Sunday. Sunday we start Bekiim Bahalacha book number 2. This is going to be the extras. Siman Nun Vav. We're talking about Kaddish Rabbanan Halacha 48 Mem Chet. You have it on your chat. Yeah, Halacha Mem Chet 48. So it says over here like this. We're talking about now when the other parent is still alive. Some people have the notion that if someone recites the mourner's Kaddish while his parent is still alive, this might bring about the parent's premature death. Therefore, it sometimes happens, right, that someone's mother passes away and the father does not want him to say Kaddish, fearing for his own life. If such is the case, the son must obey the father's wishes, since the mitzvah of honoring one's father has precedence over honoring one's mother. The son should ask the respected rabbi to try to persuade the father to permit him to say Kaddish, explaining to him the contrary. In the merit of this mitzvah, the father will be granted long life. If they succeed in persuading him, the son can begin saying Kaddish. If someone's father passes away and the mother protests, he should not recite Kaddish, he must obey her wishes. In this case, he should try to persuade her, right, to give the permission also as well.
It's Moroccan, of the Moroccan.
100%. 100%. Okay, so that was Halacha 48. Halacha 49. If someone passed away on Friday evening or the evening of Yom Tov, his sons may recite Kaddish through the day. In fact, even the weekdays, the sons may recite Kaddish once the Chevra Kaddish has assumed the responsibility of caring for the body, preparing for the funeral. The custom of Shalom in such cases, the cantor recites Kaddish together with the son in the morning. So, by the way, we do not paskin with this. Our minhag is not like this. It's actually the Machloket Taz and Shach. But here, let's see, 434. The Rishon LeZion discusses this issue at length. He ruled in the name of the Nod of Yehuda that the sons may recite Kaddish even in communities where the custom is son to follow the father's body to the burial site. Although the sons are exempt from the mitzvot and reciting Shema or any other prayers at the time, they could still say Kaddish, right? Our minhag is, I think, based upon, I don't remember if it was the Taz or the Shach, which one. One of them says that you can't say the Kaddish until the person is buried. Once the person is buried, that's when they start saying Kaddish for the person, right? It's a machloket. So Rabbi Ovadia paskins no. Rabbi Ovadia paskins right away. They could start saying Kaddish. Let's say, for example, it became Shabbat or Yom Tov, so they could start the Kaddish right away. Yeah, Shebenkach rak yikvulot, on Sunday, whatever it is.
Tuesday, and the guys on that.
No. That lechuli alma no. But I'm saying, but let's say it became now Shabbat, for example, or he passed away on Shabbat. He passed away Friday night. Halacha 50 says it's commendable for the son during the year of mourning over his parent to say the half Kaddish following the Torah reading on Monday and Thursday. After the first 12 months, it is commended to occasionally have the cantor recite Ashkava. The benefit of the deceased parent, likewise, he should recite Ashkava for the parent's soul when he studies Torah. 435. Okay. Maran of the Rishon LeZion testified that the custom is if someone in the congregation within the year of the mourning period, he says the Kaddish following the Torah reading on Monday and Thursday, even if he's not called up to the Torah. Okay, again, obviously this all depends on customs. Okay, so that was his custom. So Rabbi Ovadia was saying everybody does the Kaddish on Monday and Thursday after the Torah. Maran Rishon LeZion cited the Emet Yaakov al-Gazi, teaching the name of Yaakov Malcho, that people must not to recite Ashkava for people passed away more than 12 months earlier. He explained that every time the deceased person's name is mentioned, his soul descends from its place in heaven, and it cannot ascend unless it makes a donation is made to charity for the soul's benefit. Meaning some people, they want to do Ashkava, but then when you want to tell them, how much are you donating? He doesn't want to donate a penny. No. It doesn't go up until they're going to donate money. Yeah? So he says, the response that Rav Pe'alim disagreed with this, explaining that no one can claim that this is true without bringing proof from the Zohar or some other midrash or from the writings of the Rizal HaKadosh. Without proof, there is no basis, he says, to say that the soul descends from heaven just because the Chazan mentioned the name. So even if the soul descends, what basis is there to say that it cannot return to heaven without the merit of a donation? So it is plausible to say that all the souls whose names we mention every Shabbat and Yom Tov are trapped down in this world until someone makes a donation. The custom for many generations has been to the cantors to say the Ashkava for any given name to him, regardless of how long he passed away, without asking for a donation. In fact, the Arizal's words in Shara Mitzvot Parashat Vechi appear to contradict the concept right before forwarded by the Yaakov, and therefore there's no reason to take this opinion into account. Halacha 51 says, a child who is at least 6 years old and understands the concept of praying to Hashem can say the Kaddish before Alinu Shabiach in the synagogue, even if no one else is saying it other than him. Nevertheless, it's best always that the Chazan should say it or another adult should say with him. After Torah study session or after a session of Tehillim, it's permitted to allow a child younger than this to recite Kaddish by himself, right? And the congregation could say Amen. 436. It says the Petach Advi recites Shmuel Vital. It says in the custom is to permit a little child to be younger than 6 years old to say Kaddish, right? That is instituted as part of our prayers by himself, the congregation and Amen. That Dvar Shmuel Avuhav protested that this practice runs counter to the Halacha, since the Kaddish recited by a small child does not count as Kaddish at all. Right? The Pri Chadash also said the same complaint. Rav Chaim Falachi also brings down that small children may not recite Kaddish unless an adult recites it along with them. And if a child recites it alone, no one can respond to men. The response is Hechal Yitzchak Harari. He ruled that even if the child over 6 years old may not recite Kaddish by himself. Rav Chaim Lanando disagreed, says if he's 6 years old, yes. Chikre Lev also agreed with this. The responsa, Bet Yehuda ruled that a child under bar mitzvah age may not recite the Kaddish by himself if it is essential to the prayers, but a 6 or 7 year old may recite any other Kaddish by himself. This ruling was cited by the Rav Chida. The Kav HaChaim also ruled that if the orphan is not yet bar mitzvah, the cantor must recite Kaddish and Marichu along with him. Rav Menachem Azariah Fano ruled likewise that the child cannot recite Marichu by himself for the congregation. The Rishon LeZion also, right? He mentioned all these poskim in Chazon of the Ayin of Elul. The LeZion, however, asserted that in practice we may permit a 6 or 7 year old to say the Kaddish and Marichu for the congregation, and just as we permit such a child to say Marichu when he's called up to the Torah. And the Shulchan Aruch rules that we may count this child as one of the 7 people required to go up to the Torah. Meaning a child could get an aliyah. So when a child could get an aliyah, what's the difference then? Right? And if so, he could certainly say Kaddish. Shon Tzion, however, demonstrated that the poskim do not agree with the Or Letzion. So basically, it comes out machloket of Rabbi Or Letzion. Obviously, it's better not to, to be machmir and not to do it. Always get somebody else to do the Kaddish as well. And by doing the Kaddish as well, they get out of this problems. Tomorrow, Bezat Hashem, we're going to be speaking about what about a girl saying Kaddish.